like more than a year and a half, you know, aging, right? Like it's weird because February of 2020, I turned 25 years old. And like the last thing I did pretty much before the shutdown is I had a birthday party for my 25th birthday, right? And that was February 2020. Now it's October 2021, and I'm 37 years old. Does anybody know how that happens? It's a weird thing. I don't know, I feel like I became a man during the pandemic, but not in a cool, edgy way, you know? Like in like a sad, depressing way, you know? Like my back hurts and all my dreams are dead. Like I feel like an adult. I feel like I've arrived. This is adulthood. My name is Tucker. It's a weird name. A lot of people will tell me it's their dog's name. Which, don't do that. That's rude. That's really insulting. You know? All the time, dude. All the time. People will come up to me, strangers will just be like, "Oh, your name's Tucker? My dog's name is Tucker." And I have to sit there and pretend like that's not an insult. It's definitely kind of an insult, right? Because they're not trying to be insulting. I get what they're trying to be like, "Oh, my dog is named Tucker." But what I hear in my brain is Tucker is a dog's name. And that's not cool. That's not a nice thing, okay? It sucks. Tucker's a weird name. It rhymes with the F word, which you guys already probably understood. Here's something you might not know. When your name rhymes with a curse word, you start saying that curse word at a very young age, okay? And so I started incorporating the F word into my vocabulary at 3 years old. I was 3 years old. And if you're not laughing, it's because you're not picturing a 3-year-old just spicing the F word in the conversation. Like, I'm walking up and down the aisles of the grocery store just called everything fucker. Like, fucker, 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 fucker. It's very cute. And now I do this. Isn't that wild? Turned out great. Definitely the worst part about being named Tucker is Tucker Carlson. You nailed it. He's ruining my life. Ruining my good name. And all the good names of the Tuckers out there. He's ruining it, man. He's ruining my name that rhymes with the F word and is probably a dog's name. He's ruining it, okay? And here's the thing. If you don't know who Tucker Carlson is, congratulations. I wish I was you. He's a vile, racist piece of shit who talks on the news. And he's such like a horrible racist human. Like, as a Tucker, now I get why nobody's named Adolf. Like, I really get it. Like, on a visceral level. Because you gotta understand, you gotta realize, at a certain time, prior to World War II, there were a lot of dudes in Bavaria or wherever just named Adolf. Like, very common first name to have, right? And then, after World War II, all the Adolfs got together in a room and they were like, okay, we go by Andy now. It's Andy, it's not Adolf. Andy, Adam, that's it, okay? Adolf is canceled, no more Adolf. And as a Tucker, I feel that in my bones. You know, like I feel it's coming. Where like, every time Tucker Carlson gets on Fox News and he's like, if you see a baby wearing a mask, slap it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I start going by Tom now. I don't know what to do with myself. It's hot out here, you know, for the Tuckers. We're in a divided country right now. It's very divided. I'm from Chicago. It's kind of a liberal bubble, but then if you go like 25 miles outside the city, everybody just wants to kill you. It's weird. Like, for whatever reason, because of the color of your skin or who you like to fuck, like they just disagree with your lifestyle and they wish you were dead. And it's weird because like I do think like left or right, there's a lot more than we agree on that we don't even realize, you know? Like, I think if you ask someone like liberal or conservative, are we fucked? They would agree, right? Like, they would be like, yeah, we are kind of fucked. You know? But then if you ask people, why are we fucked, you get a completely different answer, right? That's where the problem comes in. Because if you ask people, why are we fucked, like on the left, they'll say, okay, if we don't take care of billionaires and climate change, we're all gonna die, right? And then on the right, they'll say, if I don't get 2 genders for my potato head, how do I know which one goes in my ass, okay? Just listen, I'm not putting no Mr. Potato Head in my ass, that's gay. I want Mrs. Potato Head in my ass the way God commands me, so. Both listen to each other, we gotta come together, everybody's saying something important. We're all fucked. Anyway, so, I don't know, I do my best. I vote, I vote a lot, every chance I get, you know, for whatever. President, senator, the new Doritos flavors. I just love democracy, you know? I love having my voice heard. But the problem with voting is, voting always makes me realize that I don't actually know how the government works, like, especially at a local level, you know what I mean? Because like, every time I vote, like, and I try to stay informed, like I watch the news, but the news doesn't really do anything, like they just kind of, it's just kind of depressing, you know? You're like watching the news is sort of like the adult version of cutting, where it hurts, but it reminds you that you're alive, you know? It makes you feel something, so. Anyway, so I watch the news, and I try to stay informed, but that's the thing is when you go to vote, voting always makes me feel like I'm taking a test that I haven't studied all the way for, you know? Like, remember that being in school and you're like, I skimmed, but... Because it's the same thing, I get in the ballot box every time, and I'm like, all right, here we go. President, got it. Senator, got it. Representative, got it. 5th District Comptroller. Well, this name looks responsible. Let's go with it. Seems like they'll do a great job hopping the trollers or whatever that entails. Not quite sure.